Thanks to the support as a channel member, Felix Bjorkman. 2 trophies already secured, 2 more finals today. Can we finally win the Champions League after last season's heartbreak? That would be jolly nice. Hello and welcome to Club 3, part 19 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode, we have the FA Cup final against Brighton and the Champions League final against Real Madrid. And on top of that, the Club World Cup draw has already happened as well. We're in the same group as Paris Saint-Germain. If I can find a way to show you all groups. We're going to win this thing. I've decided this is my year. That'll be the next episode. First up, FA Cup final. This is the team. It's and we're rotating a little bit. You have a cup goalkeeper. You got have a cup goalkeeper, and you have to keep with your cup goalkeeper even when you get to the final. I'm a good manager. Milojevic is in goal, back four. Ketsi, Bordalas, Burrows and Gibbons. Boras at the base of the midfield. Pilbro and Ireland ahead of him. Strobel on the left. Muniz on the right. Endrick up front. It's not quite full strength, but it's certainly not full rotation either. It's more a case of just giving the most fit players and the ones who are in the best current form the opportunity to show off. Boras has been playing well lately. Pilbro certainly deserves a start in one of the finals, and let's face it, neither of them are likely to be starting in the Champions League final. Likewise with the keeper situation. Endrick is our top scorer in the league this season, but probably not going to start the Champions League final. We have to share the minutes around. We don't want anyone to pick up an injury before the Champions League final. At the same time, these guys deserve their big day out and a trophy lift and a nice day at Wembley. So fingers crossed, rotating a little bit doesn't backfire. I mean, we've won the league by so very many points that we should be able to beat Brighton comfortably, one would think. There's Gibbons floating the ball over for Ireland, who can't keep his header down. It remains 0-0, but it's been a bright start to the game for us. We've had the better of the early possession and chances, but it's now Brighton who are on the attack, and there is Milojevic. I don't think, has he played in a video before? I know there was a time when he was in the Media Dream 11 as the goalkeeper. Canizares has now replaced him in that. But he's, I mean, on paper, could be as good as Canizares, could end up even better than him. He's probably as good as him now. That's good work from Muniz, great strength from him. And now Strobel, who's just won the English Players Player of the Year and the other one. Both Player of the Year awards in the Premier League have gone to Strobel. Muniz won Young Player of the Year. I won Manager of the Year. One we didn't get was top scorer. Endrick finished runner-up in that, I think, behind Haaland. But we've won a penalty here, I suspect, because if the referee has stopped play when we were in the penalty area and isn't going to give us a penalty, I'm going to be upset about it. What, we don't even get the corner now? I don't understand. You stop play and then you're like, oh, no penalty. Okay, well, Brighton can have a goal kick then. Excuse me? And now they've been given a penalty at the other end. I'm going to be upset today, aren't I? Although, to be fair, if we are going to have the game turn on me in one of these finals, I want it to be this one. It's much more important to me to win the Champions League than it is to win the FA Cup. So if I have to trade this trophy for that trophy, then so be it. It's a price I'm willing to pay. And João Pedro has scored from the spot for Brighton to put them 1-0 up. It's his 18th goal of the season. Brighton should be in the Champions League next year. I think they finish 5th. And I imagine coefficient-wise, with us making it all the way through to the final, you would expect 5th place in the Premier League to be enough to qualify for the Champions League next season. It's Brighton on the attack again. It's started to rain as well, which does fit my mood nicely, the way things are going at the moment. But here is Ricky Pilbro on the counter-attack. He's the only man forward. A couple more have come up and joined him now. He is a key part of my England team and is starting to establish himself here at United as well. And Endrick forcing the save out of the Brighton keeper, but maybe he didn't, because we didn't seem to get a corner off the back of it. Maybe he just missed, which is a little less impressive. But it's Brighton in possession again. I don't care for it. I'd very much like us to have the ball back, please. And is it too early to shout at them? I know the shouts don't do anything, so I may as well. I could shout whatever I want and it makes no difference. But just in case, we're going to demand more. Do we go attacking now? There's Evan Ferguson. Oh, my word. We're 2-0 down inside 20 minutes. This was not part of the plan. We're going attacking. And now I should probably berate them. We're just going to demand more for now. But this is not okay. This does not set us up very well for a Champions League final against Real Madrid. Right. I'd like to berate them, please. Hurry up. Let me berate. We've gone attacking. Now we berate. Because this is not okay. We need a goal back before half time. We're Manchester bleeping United. We win everything. I don't understand what's happening. We're 3-0 down. This one might be about to be disallowed. Sometimes, boys and girls, Football Manager just goes a little bit wild, doesn't it? Okay, it's only 2-0. That one's been disallowed. Let that be the turning point. We've just played and beaten Brighton in the league, so it's not like they're a team who've got our number either. I don't really understand why we're struggling to the extent we are. Yeah, we've rotated a little bit, but it's still a very, very strong team. I mean, Pilbro's been our best player. So the fact that he's in isn't the reason we're not playing well. Endrick into my knees, and that's a huge miss. It's just not going to be our day, is it? That was a massive chance. Our XG is almost the same as theirs. We've had a couple of big opportunities and missed them. Plus, we were robbed of that penalty and they were given theirs. But for them to be on an XG of barely 1 when one of their goals was a penalty shows just how annoying this game can be at times. Right, we're going to demand more again. I guess we'll give it 5 or 10 minutes and then bring on another striker and just stick 2 up top and really go for them. We've got to change something, haven't we? We can't just sit here doing what we've been doing, even though we've been the better team. We're just not getting a lot of luck go away. This has got some similarities, actually, with the first leg of the Champions League semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain, where we only just got back into it in like the 92nd minute. Right now would be a nice moment for Levi Burrows to do what he does so well. But instead, we play the pervert corner to Muniz. Treble misses. Why would we not just get that onto Burrows' head? He's 6'6". Boras is 6'6". We've got 2 absolute giants in there. Don't play short corners. Don't play clever corners. Oh, that was superb from Treble, but then Muniz. What is he doing there? We've only got ourselves to blame for that one. Because there's no... I mean, Strobel's playing like the player of the year. But Muniz playing it all the way back to Burrows. Burrows misses it completely. And we're now 3-0 down. Right. Where's Alunga? There he is. We're going 2 up top. And, yeah, I don't think we need to change anything else. Just get 2 up top. We've got to chase the game. This is pathetic. Right, now, get the ball in there. Get him on the end of it. Right, that's it. That's what we should be doing. A 12th goal of the season for Burrows. That's what we should have done the last time we had a corner, rather than faffing around and ultimately leading to us conceding. Burrows trying to redeem himself for missing the pass from Muniz, although it was all Muniz's fault. He didn't give him any opportunity to get onto it. Right, that's 1 back. We need 2 more to push extra time into being a thing. Right, Strobel not having a very nice day. Garnacho's going to come on for him. We're also... Do I bring on Filieri? Do I stick Muniz up front? I think we stick Muniz up front and we bring on De La Torre and we try that. Just getting attacking players on, really. Filieri can come on as well in 5-10 minutes if... probably for a defender. We'll just throw even more men forward. Right, Garnacho finds De La Torre. And Garnacho surely is fouled. Slides it across De La Torre. I don't know how he got there to apply the finish. He was on the edge of the area last time I saw him. I think he teleported. We're going to have a look at this. So that's the guy who scores. So let's just watch his run. I mean, this is great from him. Brilliant play. Lovely stuff. Right, we just need 1 more. Come on, boys. We're demanding more again. We need another football goal. And then we can maybe chill out a little bit with the mega attacking play. Right, Elonga plays it into Muniz. Muniz is in. Muniz has got the equaliser. We've still got 15 minutes to go. We've gone up a gear here, boys and girls. Ah, it's been disallowed. We've not quite gone up a gear just yet. But the equaliser's got to be coming, surely. We've been comfortably the better team. Right, I'm going to bring on Filieri. I'm just deciding who he's coming on for. I'm thinking Gibbons, and we go to a back 3. And we stick him in there. And if I can we? I hate this. Oh, I hate it. I hope this is fixed for FM25 if that exists. Right. Make these 2 wide centre-backs so that we don't need to worry about having anyone drop back. And, yeah, we do that. This is our final stoppage, so we may as well throw on another player. We've got Larson, Mainu, who's most likely to be a match winner. I think we take off Pilbro and bring on Larson. And we go very attacking. We're going for it, boys and girls. Ah, fiddlesticks. And that's a longer out for the Champions League final as well, potentially. So after all that, we're back basically how we were. And maybe having to do the Champions League final without Elonga. We are very attacking. Right, Garnacho, just get it into the tall boys. He finds Burrows. He is a tall boy. Cross from Garnacho. De La Torre's under it. Larson plays it back to Burrows. Shoot. Larson, don't shoot. He missed. Right, it's another chance for a long throw. Get the keeper forward. Get everybody forward. Nobody should be defending ever again. Garnacho with the long throw. Finds Burrows again. Back to Ireland, who's come deep. Bordalas to Larson. Don't shoot. Burrows is getting a lot of the ball now. Bordalas now is going to try and go past his man. Finds De La Torre, or tries to find him. And Brighton get it clear. And that might be our last chance. Although there's 7 minutes of added time. The Manchester United fans roar. We are hurling men forward, but we've only got 10 men on the pitch. And, oh my word, that was a bit risky. Go on, give us a kick. Give us a kick. We'd love a kick. Right, Aketsi wins the header. Ireland now wins the header. Garnacho plays it forward to Moniz, who's just going to run at the defender. Goes past him. Moniz! Oh, he's hit the post. Fuller is there with the equaliser on 93 minutes. Oh, my word. What a huge goal. Right, we're going to drop back to just attacking. I mean, we can't make a change. We've got no substitutions left. We've got no midfielders who could drop back into defence, so we're going to leave this formation on, so we may as well keep attacking, just not quite so gung-ho. But if we can grab a winner without having to do extra time, that will bode us well for the Champions League final. Ireland, Burrows is there. People say I don't do tactical tweaks in matches. In your face, people. Burrows has scored again. It's 4-3. Now we will drop some players back. Oh, my word. There's a minute left in the game. Right, you're going to go to right back. In fact, no. You're going to go to centre back. You're going to come back and play right back. You're going to come back into midfield, and we're going to do that. And the match is still going on while I'm fiddling with all this. So we want those two that way round. And we should be on positive. Come on, then. Get me my little Lego trophy. Here it is, look. I need to have custom ones made for each trophy, don't I? There must be Lego instructions on the internet for all the different trophies you can do. That was tactics there, boys and girls. We showed character. We did tactics. 10 men Manchester United turn around a 3-goal deficit to win the FA Cup. We earned that one. That's a domestic treble. Now we just need the cherry on top of the cake, which is the Champions League, which is coming up now. And we are going to have to do it without Elonga, who picked up an injury in that match. He has had an injury-ravaged second half of the season. His 4th injury. And, he's been very much in and out of the team. Not quite. I mean, to be fair, he's played as many matches as he had in the last few seasons. He's only started 14 Premier League games this year, which says a lot about how injury complications have kind of ruined his season. So something we need to keep an eye on if it's going to be a regular thing with him. We might need a real striker, but we might not need to worry about that at all, because if we win the Champions League, I'm going to go and win the Club World Cup and then just focus on England because remember, I am the England manager. We've got the Nations League coming up this summer, as well as the Club World Cup. But first, let's win the Champions League. It's Canizares in goal, a back four of Eketsi, Burrows, Mamishi and Gibbons. Steve, Larson and Ireland in midfield. Strobel on the left, Moniz on the right. And Van der Winden gets the nod ahead of Endrick up front. Let's get the team submitted. There's a number of former Real Madrid players in our team. Endrick, of course, being one of them. There's also a number of our former players in the Real Madrid team, including Thiago Bentes, who we never really gave a proper chance to, and Shea Lacey, who are a huge, significant part of their attack. And Jude Bellingham is their captain, who, of course, is part of my England setup. So there's lots of players that I'm very familiar with. But if Thiago Bentes is the goal scorer who stops us from winning the Champions League when our main man is out injured and we're having to play Van der Winden up there, I'll be quite cross, because we signed Bentes when I first arrived at Manchester United. He was a fringe player in my first year. We loaned him out last year and then sold him last summer. So he's never really had a chance as a big boy in our team, and clearly is quite good because he's now Real Madrid's starting striker in a Champions League final, and they've scored already. It's Real Madrid 1, Manchester United 0. Of course, Canizares, their former goalkeeper. They've got our former goalkeeper. Was Costa in their team? I don't know that I noticed him. Yeah, Diogo Costa's in goal for them. So more players that have played for both of us. But yeah, if Shea Lacey wins a Champions League before I do, I should probably resign from Manchester United anyway. Oh my word. Right. We've shown that we can come from behind in a final. It's fine. It would be nice not to give Real Madrid a 3-goal head start, but we know even if we do, we can come back from it. So it'll be all right. They've got in behind us here. Lacey turning Gibbons inside out, which is not a good sign. And Lavia has already scored 1, hits the post and is causing us problems early on. We're demanding more again. It worked against Brighton. Let's just keep demanding more. The final, by the way, being played in Sweden. So, I mean, we're more used to the cold than Madrid are. That might be a stretch. Can we do a goal? Can somebody do a goal, please? We don't really seem to be trying to do anything. Very frustrating. In last year's final against Manchester City, we just seemed a little bit shell-shocked and a little bit afraid to do anything. And it's happening again here. We're perennial winners now. We've won the Premier League 3 years in a row. We've won every cup available to us in England. Why are we struggling so much in the Champions League? We've won the Conference League before. We've won a European trophy at Manchester United. Why can we not win this one? We don't stand a chance in the Club World Cup if we can't win the Champions League, do we? Right, Moniz turns. Can he turn his fullback around? He does. Plays it into Van der Winden. Van der Winden one-on-one with Costa. And it's saved, but it is a corner. And we've got Levi Burrows on the pitch, so a corner is always a threat. Just get it into Burrows. Moniz is going to take, aiming for that near post where Burrows is lurking. There is Burrows, and he's not able to get any kind of proper contact on it. And I think we probably have to go to 2 up top again. We did it against Brighton. Van der Winden has been poor. He's coming off. Endrick comes on for him. Do we bring on Ilunga? He's got a pulled calf muscle, but I mean, throw him on. Ilunga's coming on for Steve. It's a big risk, but I think sometimes you got to take a big risk to try and win the Champions League, haven't you? There you go. We're going to 2 up top again, like we did against Brighton. And we're going to demand more. And hopefully we're going to create some chances. Obviously, we are now giving up a midfield. Gavi, another one of our former players. So Gavi, Bellingham and Lavia are now going to control that midfield. No matter how good Larson and Ireland are, that's going to be Real Madrid's midfield now. Right, Boras is going to come on at right back. Another big aerial threat. Strobel is tired, so we'll bring Garnacho on for him. Moniz is tired, so Della Torre is going to come on for him. That's all my substitutions used. We're going very attacking. Please do a goal, boys. Please. I can't bottle this one again. Can I? I probably can. I think I've got it in me. This is hideous. Do something. Somebody. 4 minutes of time added on. We're not even going to get a highlight, are we? It's going to be their highlight. They're going to score again because we're throwing everybody forward. Right, this is the chance. Ireland to Garnacho. We have men forward. Garnacho plays it forward to De La Torre, who's got space, plays it back to Garnacho, and longer, and he misses. What is he missing for? That was the chance, or is this the chance? Burrows to Mamishi. Get it forward, you plums. Larson out to De La Torre again. Plays it across to Elonga. Elonga misses again. Oh, for goodness sake. How did... 2 years in a row we've lost the Champions League final. Well, we've got one more year at Manchester United then, because I'm not leaving without winning this. Genuinely baffling. I don't quite understand how that's happened. Well, this kind of tears up the script a little bit. This summer, we've got the Nations League with England, which I'm planning on showing you. We've got the Club World Cup with United that I'm planning on showing you. We don't really need to do much in terms of transfers. I think I'll just mention transfers in those episodes as they come up, rather than doing a big transfer special, because I don't want to take 3 episodes to get to the start of next season. We'll just do a transfer summary at the start of episode 1 of next season, because we've got to win the Champions League. You can't end Non-League to Legend without winning the Champions League. Are we getting into if you can't beat them, join them situation? Do we go and manage Real Madrid or Manchester City or somebody who's capable of winning? Oh, my word. Elonga. Do we go and get a real striker? So sad. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.